Hello, everyone, and welcome to our very first Everything Theater podcast Backstage episode. I'm Ellen Cribbs.
And I'm Vanita Zahn. And maybe, Ellen, I think the subtext is the two hosts having a schmooze, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. We're like, we have too much to talk about that we don't have time to fit into our regular episodes. So, this is our new, exciting little chat in between our full length episodes.
And we want to hear from you too. There's stuff that catches our attention. If it catches your attention, just find us on Facebook, leave us a little note. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Benita. How about, because, my day job doing health reporting for the NBC affiliate in Albany, if you're listening to us outside of the area, now I'm inundated with questions about the COVID vaccine.
Oh, gosh,
So
yeah.
while that's great, I think I'd rather talk, backstage.
And how exciting was it last week we were approached by the shared screen saying, "Hey, we love your podcast. We want to be on." I love that. So we want
Right?
more of that. We want to hear people what you think and what else we should talk about.
Yeah. And it's funny when the pause happened, and goodness, so many of you are not working now. And
Yeah.
even your day job may have been done. And folks are going, well, what are you going to talk about theater? And the fact is, a lot of folks are doing a lot of things. Um, we spoke with Yvonne Perry, a well known actress who has created a studio in her home. She's been taking a class on doing virtual auditioning and performing, and this is something I think, Ellen, that a lot of folks don't realize. It's not just throw up a light and turn on your cell phone. There is an art
Yeah.
to
Oh gosh, yeah.
self-taping.
There's such an art. And yeah, I actually just got my ring light after 9 months of
You're
this.
looking good, my sister.
Thank you. It's way better. I wish I'd had it when I did more professional stuff earlier in the year. But yeah, I mean, but there's so much to the self tape that I think actors can really hone their skills in these times.
And our guest, the next guest you'll hear, who predominantly works with children, she'll be talking about that also. And
Hmm.
you're judged in the first few seconds. So you are judged by the tape that you provide. So that's one thing. And the other thing that I find interesting now, Ellen, and I'm seeing it in a lot of the websites that I follow, the places I follow. This is a time where a lot of folks are signing up for classes.
Yeah.
You're home now. You don't have the demands of rehearsals outside of the home or other things. So if there's something you've been wanting to do or brush up on,
Also, I've seen a lot of people reading a lot of plays, which I have actually a dramatist. I think it's dramatist, right? Yeah, dramatist, or Samuel French. I can't remember. One of those play subscription services. They send me a couple plays quarterly through the year, and I
oh
get a
wow,
stack of about 6 plays, and I have probably about 50 plays sitting on my bookshelf that I didn't touch before the pandemic because I was too busy.
I'm driving
So,
over.
yeah, I've just started breaking into it, and the first one I read was great. It's like I would love to direct this somewhere, and so yeah, I'm excited to keep going on all those plays.
I was having a conversation with Tony Anderson Somo. She's involved with the Glens Falls Theater. I think
Mm,
there it's the community theater side, and we had interviewed Chad Rabinowitz. You and I did a while back from the Adirondack Theater Festival, and he just announced that he's leaving.
hmm.
Not really clear where he's going. There's a sense that maybe he's just going to, his winter job has been in Bloomington, Indiana, with a theater company there. And he talked about that. And if you want, you can find that episode on the site. But we were having this conversation, what happens next for that theater? What happens to theaters that have an administration change? What about the monies that's out there? Do you do the PPP? Do you look for the Save Our Stages money? Something else. And that's so you've got to be a bit of an accountant right now, too, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And thinking forward to what it will look like, as you said, because as more and more information about the vaccine is coming out, I'm realizing, that we've got quite a way to go because we have to wait till a huge percentage of the population is vaccinated before the herd mentality can come in. And yeah, it's going to be a while before people can go to the theater like they used to. So we're going to have to get inventive.
I think it's another season
Yeah.
that we're going to lose. And you talked about play reading. I know you've done some readings. I have also. I've got a reading with the folks from the Two of Us Productions uh, coming up this weekend.
Woo.
Saturday, I think showtime. The curtain goes up about 6:45. There's two radio plays that are being done, and I will get you the name. I'm doing Dark Journey, which is, oh, it's so much fun. I'm sitting here and I'll be reading it, but I still get to choose scenery. There's drive-in restaurant, and then Dark Journey. And it's Constance Lopez and myself. And a lot of you may be familiar with Connie's work. She's done so much. Just Play Mrs. Lovett. Just now, it's a year. Ellen, where'd the year go? She and I were in
I
Sweeney
know.
Todd together. So take a look at the Two of Us Productions for this weekend coming up, and then just keep an eye on them because they're doing shows on a regular basis.
Great. That's perfect.
What you got? Anything? What you looking
Um,
at?
yeah, I'm just doing some. I'm actually part of a group that does weekly or monthly, sorry, readings of new work, and it's a group of playwrights and actors who get together on Zoom. And they used to meet in person, but now everything's on Zoom, which is great because I was not part of the group until it jumped on Zoom. And just every 1 week, every Sunday in the month, we'll just get on and read through someone's play and debrief and give notes to the playwright. And I think it's a fantastic way to work on stuff during this time. So I'm really excited. I've got two of those coming up where I'm going to be reading. So that's fun. But yeah, I was thinking back to, we're coming up to the 1 year mark. March 15th is coming up, and I was thinking back to the stage reading I was supposed to direct, and we were on the brink of starting that stage reading rehearsal. It was supposed to be the Saturday, when everything shut down on, I think, the Thursday. So yeah, I hope we get to do that someday.
No, fingers crossed. And I was thinking we had Cahoe's Music Hall, the Park Playhouse had opened, was two-thirds of the way through the run of Emerson, Lady J at Emerson Bar and Grill. And I can recall talking with the producing artistic director, Owen Smith, and saying, we need to do something here. There's no sanitizer and we need to do better cleaning and
Mm,
and 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 that was a Saturday, and I think by Tuesday the season was over.
yeah.
So listen, we're not talking blues, we're talking what's coming in front of us. If you've got some thoughts, some memories you want to share with us about what this has been like for you during this time, some great stuff you've got coming up, let us know. And what do you think, Ellen? Every other week, we're going to sit down and do a little catching up.
I think so. And I think let's post that question. We'll put it on the Everything Theater Podcast Facebook page. We'll put it on our personal pages. Send us messages. And if you have a story about something you've gone through or something coming up that is really cool, we'll share it in these little bi weekly episodes.
Yeah. And then you know what? I think we're going to have to start looking to see if somebody wants to sponsor us. We can do
Oh,
some
yeah.
giveaways,
I like
right?
it.
Hello, Mac Cosmetics. All right, everybody. You know what else? Send us a picture of your mask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's the favorite mask you're wearing?
Mm. I bet there's some good theater ones out there.
Yeah, I got one that says kindness, but I'm looking for some better ones. How about you, Ellen?
My mom made all of mine back in, I think it was back in April, because I remember her saying, I'm making some masks. And I said, "Well, why are you doing that? What's the point of doing that?" She said, "Well, I heard it might be helpful." And then that was, a month before they said, "Yeah, wear the masks." So I've had some beautiful homemade floral pattern masks my mom made.
Mm, yeah. Show us your mask. All right, gang.
Yeah.
Time for a cup of coffee?
Sounds good to me. See you later, guys.